Hey everybody, it's Eric, and this is an Honest 5 for December 11th, 2018. I've been missing a few days recently. Saturday was because of hanging out with my son and just not waking up early enough and not getting stuff done early enough to do that. Yesterday was not laziness, but I did wake up later than I wanted to. It's the cold has just been, it just got cold all of a sudden. Like it was, 3 degrees Celsius. It went from like, a decent day to like, oh God, it's cold. And today's no different, but yesterday I just was like not in the mood for anything, and if I sounded bummed out on Saturday, Sunday rather, I was really bummed out last night. I don't know what it was. Like I'm not in a bad mood per se. Like I'm doing everything I need to do. Like things are going relatively well, but it's just like I'm just not really all here. If that makes any sense, which I know it doesn't really, but I do have to get going to work soon. It is almost 8 o'clock, but I teach at a close by school. I'll be able to, I'll be able to get there fast enough. That's fine. I can just record this real quick. I don't want to be in the state like yesterday where I was like, well, yesterday I did wake up too late, but yesterday, I got home and I was like, all right, I got, I got translation to do. Let's get done. Get my translation done. Cool. Word cool. We got lots of time for the evening. So let's get some dinner and let's stream a bit. Let's play some Magic. Let's get ready for the weekend. And I just didn't. I got home and I was just, I'm feeling kind of tired. I'll take a little break. And then, of course, I do the whole fall asleep. And then I wake up and then it's like, oh, well, it's already late. And so let's just do some other stuff. Let's organize a little bit. And then I'm just getting sleepy again. I'm like, all right, fine. Well, I didn't exercise. I should exercise. I should make the video. And it comes out I might be doing too many things. I might just be like, overloading myself and exhausting myself. I am getting rared up for the Winter Fiesta event. As people have seen, it's going to be Final Fantasy VI this year. Not my favorite Final Fantasy, but it's not a bad one either. But it's going to be playing it in a way I like to play it with, no magic. I think that's like one of the more fun ways to play it. Because if you see not just speed runs, but like the speedrun races that they do for Final Fantasy VI are all Kefgad Narsh, and obviously that's like a good early story point, and the speedrun's hour and a half ish, and so it's not that bad for all those things. But one of the big things for it, going forward, is that you really have to use the characters that you have in the scenarios that you do, to their own abilities, and there's no espers yet, no magicite, and without that, the characters are still really unique. You don't see all the characters, of course. There's some characters you don't see until later in the game, but the characters you do see, you get to use their abilities, and and sure you can still do that later in the game, but it does have that later Final Fantasy problem, which I think they kind of fixed in some of the later games, but actually, basically the problem of getting too samey. 7 did a little bit better because of the the limit breaks and all that stuff were oh my god, I can't even remember this stuff anymore. Wow. But the limit attacks and all that stuff were made the characters feel a little bit more different. There weren't as many characters as were in 6. And that was kind of the more thing, with all the espers, like the characters really became too samey, even though they had reasons to feel and be very, very different. So that was that's one of my dislikes of 6. But I did actually play many years ago, actually, before I even came to Japan, when they did the event that turned into the Fiesta, where Red, Scarlet, and I did the backdraft of classes. I wanted to do something similar for 6, but everyone was like, well, the characters are, you don't get them as easily as you get them differently, you get the jobs and stuff like that. So what about no magic, no espers? I'm like, all right, and and that was really, really fun. I really enjoyed playing it like that because it wasn't really hard because the game's not really hard, but just playing it that way. So we're gonna try the twist with the Fiesta twist of like last year with Chrono Trigger. That wasn't like the biggest thing, but people still had fun, and we're gonna do that with 6 this year and see how it turns out. And these Fiesta side events are just little fun things to do, and they're not. They take some coding and some work on my end, but that's what the Patreon is for, so I can afford to spend some time doing that. So we're gonna try it out and see how it goes, and it'll be fun or it won't be fun. I don't know, but Anyway, now I really got to get to work. Peace out, everyone. Have a great day.